If we think about the subjects then of classics, English, history, many of you before coming to UCD will have studied one or perhaps all three of these subjects separately at school. But the difference, of course, when you begin this degree programme is that you'll be studying all three together. And that, I think, will offer you something more and something different and make you think in different ways, perhaps, than you have done previously.
I considered English and history in, I think, almost every university around Ireland, but it was actually the classics that kept drawing me back to UCD. I think I seen one class called Magic in Ancient Greece and Rome, and that was it. That class in 6th year sold me on it, and I didn't get to do it until 3rd year in college, but that one class was the motivation throughout.
The subjects are extremely complementary, and this allows us at certain points in the degree programme to actually have modules in which we are studying all three together and simultaneously. We do this in the 1st year of the degree and also in the final year.
When you finish 2nd year, you're going into 3rd year, you really get to pick the modules. You'll notice that you're no longer in big lecture halls anymore, and there probably is only a group of 10 of you in your lecture, and that's because you're studying something that's always far more niche, and I really like that. So you can build, you can develop, and you can kind of learn your own interests. I'm doing a class now called Death in the Afterlife in the Ancient World, and I could leave that class and walk into my history module, which is on modern Japan. So I'm studying the samurai. It kind of keeps you involved constantly, and it keeps your attention, which is quite nice.
In year 3 of the degree, you have the possibility of not simply studying on campus in UCD as in the previous 2 years, but actually going elsewhere.
3rd year in Classics, English and History is a very exciting year. You get 3 options from the get-go, so you can choose to do a year abroad, you can choose to do an internship, and you can choose to stay at UCD and further your study here. I have loads of friends who've done a year abroad and absolutely loved it. I have one friend who went to Seoul, I had one friend go to Amsterdam, and then I also had a friend do an internship here with a publishing company and absolutely loved it.
At the end of the day, I think our aim is to provide you with an intellectual training, critical awareness, clarity of expression, and cultural appreciation that will stand you in good stead for a lifetime, really, and be of use to you in whatever career path you ultimately choose.
I would recommend this course to anybody, I think, curious. If you've been sitting in history class and said, oh, this is very interesting, but I'd like to know a bit more about the obscurities, or even just about kind of the weird and the wonderful, because you can go right back to the Aztecs and the Incas when you get to college. Anybody who really wants to explore on their own volition.